Indeed. Yeah, just keeping the tradition for these late night Old Republic streams. About the starting soon screen. Yeah, how are you doing today, by the way, Technomancer? Yeah, I'm just like posting like the link right now on all those self-promo channels. Trying to find the ones where I'm not like sending them every day. See, the other day I saw like one server locked me out of that channel. They just reopened it for me for some reason. I'm trying my best not to flood that channel with my link. I need monthly pay to play? No, it doesn't, from what I know. All it is, I know, it's just pay for 1 month and you unlock all the story content for that game. But you like for this guy I use. Take his helmet off. I mean, I think this was an EA game back in 2011 back then. Yeah, I know you have to pay monthly for this guy. But for some reason, let me show you guys this too. Yeah, I don't know what I did to pull this off, but since they are like Sith Empire exclusive, the Chiz.
May the Force be with you.
For some reason, I can make my own Jedi Chiz.
The Jedi way is...
Yeah, so these guys are unlocked for all the,
Looks like it's time for a blood.
Time to rage.
I could even make a Sith, like, Inquisitor out of these guys, too. I mean, did, like, that Daft Punk movie have, like, Space Smurfs as well? Yeah, the one that was, like, a anime movie adaptation of the Discovery album. And yeah, sorry about the other day. Like, yeah, I was up, like, I woke up around 4 a.m. to get to the gym. I was already too tired to stream this that night. So there's that.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Before I go out to the mall tonight, I'll be leaving around 3, so thought I'd make up for that with this stream. With some more Old Republic. Trying to get in cover. Yeah, how are you doing today, by the way, Technomancer? Yeah. Trying to finish the storyline for this guy too. Is what I've been trying to do for a good while now. What were you donating? Ah. What is my guy doing? Ah, yeah. I thought of doing that myself, like donating blood. I don't know, I've heard, yeah, you can get paid for donating blood. I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it. So there's one thing I've never been a fan of, though, is like the needles. I know they always sting. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just like, it usually stings. Yeah, exactly. Let me check that other side before we go to this one real quick. Ah, yeah. Checking what's in here. $1 too much for chocolate. Honestly, I wouldn't say so. Price I give for that anyway. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this time we make some progress too in this planet. For the next, 3 hours. So honestly, I'm tempted to do like a double stream for Mondays at this rate too. One for the afternoon and the other for the evening. Yeah, because I really haven't played this much, and once I'm done with this storyline, yeah, I'll unsub to this, unfortunately. Focus on a lot of other games. I have to save some money. Yeah, thankfully what I do, you know what Frost said, fine. Yeah, thankfully for what I know about bees, that they're pretty passive animals from what I've seen. They only sting out of self-defense. But when they sting us, basically suicide for them. Yeah, thanks for the lurk. I know wasps are pretty relentless. From what I've heard. I feel like it'd be fair to take this thing out as well. I think it just bugged. Now head over there and use stasis controls.
You are the one who released us, yes? My companions and I are in your debt. I am Prince Change. I alone protested my people's allegiance with the traitorous Republic. And now it seems the Republic has shown its true colors. I shudder to think how long I slept.
No one deserves to go through that. It's been at least 20 years.
20 years? Oh,
Commander
God.
Biden, I have the Cathar here.
Ah, welcome back, Prince Change. I've arranged for you and your warriors to be escorted off-world. Compliments of the Sith Empire. Rendezvous with my troops, and we'll get you to Cathar. Be careful, though. It's a dangerous trek back.
We have faced down Mandalorian battalions with nothing but our claws. The denizens of this place do not frighten us. I thank you, Commander Biden. And you, my friend. Farewell.
So grateful. So gullible. The Cathar are going to pitch a fit when they find out about Change's imprisonment.
A warrior like him should be treated with dignity.
Quite. Now, I can see why his followers were drawn to him so. With luck, word of Change's abduction will sow dissent among the other alien species, turn them against the Republic. Excellent work on this one. Thanks for your help.
Right. On to the next one.
Of course. I'll watch your back.
It'll be really nice if Blizzard lets us at least have like a level sync to their game as well. Like in World of Warcraft. That way we could explore whatever we like, whenever we like. Do all the quests that we can. I know Guild Wars 2 has this as well. I do know that one has a heavy emphasis on exploring the regions. I am surprised I'm able to use my mountain here. Okay. Well, at least I'm going down south to here, so I guess that's a plus. I see it. take cover. And hi, Sophie. How are you doing today? Yeah, doing good myself. Just catching up on this as always. Before I head out to the mall with my dad. Yeah, that's like a raffle thing at a store he goes to every month. So I think before COVID, yeah, he used to go there every year or every month, not every year. And I'm usually shopping on my own as well. Well, it is like a camping store. Are you familiar with like Bass Pro Shop, Sophie? Something like that. Yeah, camping, hunting. Yeah, just the outdoors in general. Yeah. So just some free stuff, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those things look like General Grievous before he became the cyborg we all know and love. Yes, so I did mention hunting as well. I think I mentioned several times that in this day and age, I think guns should be used for like shooting range and hunting animals. I remember as a kid, I dressed up as Darth Vader for Halloween, so that'll give you an idea. I remember thinking, like, when I watched The Phantom Menace, I was thinking the whole time, where's Darth Vader? But it turned out that kid was Darth Vader himself. Yeah, let me turn all this in the meantime.
The Eshka's prison break is over. Here's their key.
Incredible. We must report this at once. Commander Callum, the situation's under control.
Thank you for the update, Colonel. I will call off the bombardment. First, Ellis Ruger, then the rioting aliens, now the Eshka.
Personally, I prefer like the lore before Disney bought Star Wars.
You outperformed them all. The Emperor is
basically, I just prefer pre-Disney Star Wars over Disney Star Wars.
I'm honored.
I don't dispense empty accolades.
Excuse me, Commander, there's still the matter of the surviving Eshka. Thousands remain caged on Belsavis.
Your recommendation, Colonel?
The key's ours. Why not keep the Eshka riled up? Then someday, we unleash them on our enemies.
I appreciate their potential, but your inability to control them makes your opinion worthless. You, on the other hand, have triumphed over these aliens. Are they too dangerous to control? Or does their brutal efficiency outweigh the risks?
Free those monsters, and you'll unleash a terror on the galaxy, something you'll never control.
Colonel, deliver the key to me for incineration. Then catalog the remaining Eshkar vaults. Containment is our top priority.
As you wish, Commander.
As for you, the Emperor still requires your services. The Dread Masters must be freed. The Republic has moved the Sith Lords. They're in Belsavis's deepest depths, with the prison's most twisted monstrosities. Our operations groups pursued, then fell silent. Seek them out, contact me, and together we will coordinate the Dread Master's escape.
Right. Yeah, turn this one in as well?
I took down the Caletian forces. Your Republic prisoners are ready for extraction.
That's what I want to hear. My boys will round them up before Calbido makes any more trouble.
Let's hope those prisoners have something useful to tell us.
No question. With what they know about Senate loyalties, you've done a major service to the Empire.
Well, before I head over there, we just take care of this in this area in Belsavis. Hopefully we'll start the second half of the storyline, at least on this planet. Make it. I can make it. Bruh.
How many Warden droids are still out there?
I told you already.
Tell me again.
Give me the knife. I want to try.
What's going on?
Caught ourselves a guard. Thought we'd have a little fun.
You questioned him?
You don't know much. Guards aren't in good shape between the prisoners and the Imperials coming through.
He helped us with our maps, and I'm security clearance green now.
Think he's probably tapped out. Want me to clean up?
Get out of here. Anyone tries to stop him, you answer to me.
You gotta be kidding.
Don't make us convince you.
Take a look. This is the junk we got from the laboratory. Parkos has been putting things together.
What is that?
The physical defenses.
Well,
are
since
enough.
I've seen that
We need to deal
creature.
with that computer. The Scorpio sanctions.
That thing has caused enough trouble.
I think the sanctions are a program running in the mega security ward that accesses the rest of the prison. It controls the force field, scanners, all that. Your equipment will only do half the job if the program's still running.
My brother didn't have a slicer when he got himself killed. She might be right.
I'm really good, but I can't disable the program. We need to distract it.
Software isn't easily distracted.
I can take control of the upper-level security droids, override their programming. Then, when we get to the mega security ward, bang. I make the droids set off every alarm in the prison. The Scorpio program gets confused. Gives us a few minutes. At least.
Clever little bird.
You and the guys could upload my overrides into the droids while Parkos and I work. Then we can go in.
How do I upload your controls into the droids?
Get close to each droid and use these computer spikes. They'll stop shooting after, not before. When we've got enough set up, I'll give you a call.
Right? Oh! Now it looks like we're at the second half of the main storyline for Belsavis. Judging from how the next Belsavis, yeah, it looks like from that, it looks like we're almost at the end of the Belsavis storyline. Yeah, because obviously I want to do like both the main storyline for the class and also the planetary storyline. Help out the Empire with their problems on each planet. Well, yeah, just to talk about this too, like going to the mall every month before COVID. Yeah, I do remember I used to collect like all those Pokemon Build-A-Bears. But it's just like nowadays I mostly just buy video games rather than like memorabilia. I feel like having something that you could just play for hours and hours on end is a lot more worth it to compare compared to like something you just have on display at your place, like a little decoration. Oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. Yeah. hack into these drones?
It's Cheney. Got a signal from the droids. My override's working, but, there's an auto maintenance facility. Soon as the droids report in to charge and repair, my overrides will be wiped. Place needs trashing.
You're the tech expert. Disable it remotely.
Can't. Main systems are hardwired into old alien tech. Physical trauma's better. The defenses are pretty thick. Facility might even be building new wardens, but wreck the core machine and it's down.
This guy before we take out the others. Alright. He's trying to get into cover. I remembered something since I was playing like Soul Blade last night, or Soul Edge. This is making me want to do like a stream of Soul Calibur 4, which had like Yoda and Darth Vader in it, and the apprentice from The Force Unleashed. I know the DLCs for those are gone in the stores. Thankfully, I do have both copies of the 360 and the PS3 versions of 4. Be able to showcase both Yoda and Darth Vader. Always satisfying to get these achievements on stream. Take care of this. Overload the fusion reactor. I think I cleared out this entire area too. Well, at least I cleared out the other side before I went. I cleared out this side before I went up here. That's good. Had a feeling there would be some explosions happening. Directed by Michael Bay.
Like a child mutilating a doll, you have triumphed over primitive technology. You cannot conceive of the weapons I possess. Things your kind was not permitted to see.
Got to pull some things on.
You keep talking about forbidden tech. How'd you get it?
My benefactors have been useful, at times. When you destroyed the core machine, you unleashed my microdroid swarm. Automata like gnats that can drill through flesh. They will infect your associate, and by the time you reach Mega Security Ward 23, you will stand alone.
Back to the rendezvous.
What do you think?
Nah. Pulse bomb won't do anything against that wall. Leaves us back where we started.
Got control of the droids. They'll set off every alarm on Belsatis, and the Scorpio program won't know where to look.
Rest of us were working out the plan for the break-in. Ready as we're gonna be. But there is one thing.
What is it, Kanjin?
A while back, you made some promises. Said this break-in would make us rich, but we ain't seen no signs. Getting a little tired of taking things on faith.
Fair enough. I can't say much right now, but this should tide you over in the meantime.
Hey!
Now can we get back to work? What's our next step?
Mega Security Ward 23 is in the deep prison. Old underground complex. Say the infrastructure was here way before the Republic. Imperial's got the deep prison guarded. So you want to get inside, you find your own way through.
I've dealt with their kind before. Don't worry about the Empire's blockade.
Once you get to the Mega Security Ward, we'll finish up our tasks and meet up. Walk you through on the comms.
I'm on computers. Tarkos is finalizing the map. Kanjin's turning off Republic monitors.
I have weapons and explosives prepared for you.
Equipment's all set. Handle it careful. Call us when you're at the front door. Break-in of the century.
I want all of you focused. Someone slips, we all pay.
We have a good plan. Don't you mess up either.
She means well. Whatever is in that place, we're gonna know real soon.
I think we'll be finishing up Belsavis today. I just travel over there.
Please use all products only as intended.
Yeah, that really didn't seem like it was worth it.
Be well.
Commander Callum speaking. I'm impressed, Agent. You've discovered Operation Group 2's base. What is their status?
Dead, every last one. All that's left is this data pad. The records are encrypted.
Standard Black Ops protocol. Upload the data and I'll decode it. Let me see. Confidential report, mission to rescue the Dread Masters. Ah, here we are. According to this log, Operations Group 1 set out to free the Sith. Group 2 stayed behind to secure their escape. Then they were attacked.
Military operations are precise, organized. This fight was personal. Only the Eshkar could cause this much destruction.
The Eshkar. You're right, of course. You may have stopped their escape before, but many still roam free, and they're growing stronger. I'm declaring a planet-wide emergency. Please, Agent, use any means necessary to secure the Dreadmaster's safety.
The Dreadmasters will soon be in Imperial custody.
Excellent. Do this, and our operations on Belsavis will finally succeed. According to the intel you recovered, Operations Group 1 left for Vault 914. That's where the Republic jailed the Dreadmasters. Locate them at once, and if you encounter Eshkar, show them no mercy.
And ahead to the next side quest. Literally pressing the mouse, middle mouse button multiple times. And he's not taking cover. Yeah, that's odd. There's more of those guys. One is taken care of. Just so I can get that treasure chest as well. Or rather, security chest. Oh, I see what that does. It's pretty interesting.
How marvelous.
I wasn't sure if he would actually be interested in that.
A worthy decision.
Here.
Urhod Yilkenzenyet. Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Mafurk naho ratiest bi elmu, intisor mahefna.
That not look good whatsoever. Might as well follow the road in the meantime. Following that yellow brick road to the Wizard of Oz. That was a terrible idea. Oh, that's good. Worried about I would go all the way back here instead of here. Okay. Yeah, just getting the bonus out of the way, too. I'm just like thinking, like, though the topics are pretty scattered throughout the stream, I just want to mention this too, like with the mall I go to. You know, with my dad. Yeah, because I know there are like 2 stores that sell like retro games as well. And I've been going to those a lot recently. I remember that the same store where they have a lot of retro games there. Also, like I remember like so I was trying to catch up on all the mangas for free, Rin. I found some that I couldn't find at the Barnes and Noble I went to that day as well. And I still need to read those, but I feel like I'd be a lot more focused reading that at a library. Not distracted by my computer all the time. Tier 3 light side, you guys. Season Ward level 5. Oh, that's what it is. Oh. Looks like it's gonna cool down. Yeah, I'm just checking like the weather forecast for this weekend. Looks like it's, yeah, getting to the low temperatures. Level 61. Nice. So it's basically a stun. Yeah, stuns the opponent. That's good to know. You know, you'd think something like this would be like the finale for this planet. Looking at the design of this area.
Pastiat dan Ilbi for cost in pain. Litiest tikinti twetek. Mafurk naho ratiest bi elmu intisor mahefna.
I had a feeling I was hearing like the birth of Darth Vader theme.
The Dread Masters have an appointment with the Emperor. Let them go.
Zinies jur drukal jasbro, li hidan naka miest hija. Maro gialdest mat gzenki, tom korz kil miestra hulba. Garf kiodiam, tiest ziti kor mili kiest madwa.
Yeah, I have to take those guys out before it looks like they'll kill off the... Yeah, the Sith over there. Um, Those are quite the helmets.
Seek control over the Dread Masters.
Machiwastoriest, Jit Kelamst, Mietke Inti.
Fear.
Yatat, Kenneth Rebiat.
None can contain us, not this prison, not the Republic, and certainly not these creatures.
It's a privilege to finally meet the Dread Masters.
Of course.
Today you join an elite circle of Imperials, those who have faced terror and survived.
In here, men! Take down the Imperials! Secure the Dread...
Morton, how nice to see you.
That lump in your throat, it's panic. Think on what will happen next.
Oh, jeez. I'm like... Run away.
Show the Republic the truth.
Yeah, I'll go with this one.
First, the pupils dilate, muscles tighten, hysteria replaces rationality, and then... the mind shatters.
That's pretty dark. So definitely people you don't want to mess with. Jeez.
I see why the Empire fought so hard to free you. Commander Callum, the Dread Masters are ready for extraction.
You never disappoint, Agent. I am Commander Callum, my lords. It's my honor to ensure your safe passage off Belsavis. An evacuation team waits you in minimum security.
Good. We'll strike out at once. But first, we terrorize the Eshkar. You have earned our favor, Agent. Intelligence is most fortunate.
The Dread Masters aren't known for their compliments, but I agree with their assessment. All that remains is your debriefing. I will await your company aboard the space station. Commander Callum, out.
All right.
I see I'll have to leave you your space.
Don't forget the mail.
All authorized destinations.
Got enough time for a nice relaxing ride. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? How's everyone doing today in the chat, by the way? Yeah, I want to turn this in before we finish up the main story for Belsavis. Or at least the class storyline.
Welcome, Agent. I wanted to personally commend your performance. The Dreadmasters are safe. In freeing them, you have truly accomplished the Emperor's vision.
Prison security is never perfect. Infiltration simply requires the proper touch.
I will take your word for it, Agent. It goes without saying that all events on Belsavis are strictly confidential, especially those pertaining to the Eshkar. But enough formalities. With the Dreadmasters freed, the galaxy will know fear once more. The Emperor thanks you for everything.
Oh yeah. That's that. Okay, I almost thought I was looking at like Imperial Guardsmen from Warhammer 40k.
Old-timer like me got a lot of tricks for sale.
Care to browse our inventory? Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. I accept all forms of currency. Thank you for your patronage. Care to browse?
Is there anything else? Oh yeah, I'm still.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your patronage. All right.
At your service, sir. Travel route is confirmed. At your service, sir. Travel route is confirmed.
Where can I go exactly? Yeah, all I have to do is the last storyline, and it's on to the next planet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, double checking how many more planets are there in this chapter. Counting the interludes. Just 2 more after. And then after that, as much as I've enjoyed this, I'll have to unsub after this. And like I said, I've been focused on a lot of other games. No, earlier I just finished like the event assignments for Deep Rock Galactic. Jeez, looking at this area as well. You'd think this also would be the finale for this as well.
I'm at the entrance to Mega Security Ward 23. Status report?
I think we're ready here. You should be in a turbo lift. Meant for droids only. Scanners pick up active life signs. Turbo lift shuts down. You need to use that carbonite trap we picked up. Freeze yourself solid, put yourself into hibernation. Channing will trigger the lift controls. Only way in.
I'll check in.
Whoa.
Born from a carbonite womb, you enter my world. Welcome to Mega Security Ward 23.
Yeah, let me see if taking out these guys will count for any bonuses. Yep. Clear out this area for some bonuses.
You seek what my benefactors hid. For what purpose? Their ambitions are not my concern. But so too are they beyond your understanding.
Oh yeah. I didn't know it's like my, let's say, mana, it was pretty low, or rather, energy. I think that was all for the bonus.
There's a door here. Heavy-duty metal. Can't tell the composition.
Hey, boss. Parko spotted it. Blocks his ultraviolet sight.
Here's where the Moranium power battery comes in. Take her out of the protective case and attach her to the door. She'll pump out enough radiation to fatigue the metal and you can blast on through.
That serum I found, it'll counter the radiation's effect?
It should. Take it when you start feeling woozy, but try to keep your distance in the meantime.
Oh. Better take that guy out.
few creatures seek to penetrate Mega Security Ward 23. My benefactors hide themselves too well and deprive me of entertainment.
All right. Head down here. More security.
Force field up ahead.
It's hooked into the security program. Now all that work with the droids pays off. I'm going to trigger every alarm in Belsavis, and the Scorpio system's going to go crazy. I hope.
Hold on, Cheney, darling. Seems to me now's a very good time to renegotiate our deal.
This is no time for games.
Say the word and the slicer dies.
What? Why me?
Nothing personal. You just make a good bargaining chip. Now, I don't want you dead, but Oda and I are looking out for our interests.
I want you to authorize a credit transfer. Pay us enough, we'll leave Belsavis and you can finish your little break-in.
Ooh, I'm getting low.
I'm making a transfer now. Take it and go. You got it.
Triggering the alarm.
Yeah, just give him the money.
Thank you.
Oh, I can hear 1,000 electronic screams. What have you done? Oh!
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were offline or something, just looking at them standing like that. Like they were sleeping while standing. What is going on here?
Fully powered Colto tanks buried under Belsavis. Our enemies are remarkable.
I imagine things sometimes. Faces, lights, the sounds of blasters. But you're real. Ah, it's been a long time since I met a stranger. What's your name?
I've had so many.
Would you call that like an android or a robot? No, androids are supposed to resemble humans.
Your distraction was clever, but I've disconnected myself from the network. The alarms no longer scream to me. You and I are alone now, and I will atomize you.
Now, why does she remind me of like a lot of, or remind me of like Edie from Mass Effect, specifically Mass Effect 3? Oh, I know this came out like a year before Mass Effect 3 did? Looks like Scorpio's down.
She would have killed you. Which means you aren't one of her masters. She's gone. Who do you serve? Why are you here?
Operative Cipher 9. I serve the interests of the Empire, and I've come to find the...
Scorpio Artificial Intelligence. Advancements in technology they've denied the wider galaxy. We belong to them too. A menagerie of men and women they respected too much to kill.
They captured you and put you in Kolto tanks to keep you alive.
Preservation is an art their droid mastered. I was placed here because of what I knew. I was born into the conspiracy 8 centuries ago, when our order was young. Our purpose was noble. We assembled to save civilization after the Jedi and Sith nearly destroyed it.
Your people brainwash and murder their targets. Is that how you save civilization?
Things were different once. It was the aftermath of the Great Hyperspace War. The Republic had triumphed, your empire had fled, and the galaxy was in ruins. Our founders were men of influence who gathered to ask, why? Why hadn't anyone stopped the conflict? Why did billions have to die?
The Jedi.
The Sith. They were responsible. And so we resolved to control their actions from the shadows. To keep Republic and in their world of religion and hereditary might. But that world is a facade. The real world runs on information, money, technology. The galaxy belongs to the Star Cabal, and almost no one realizes the truth.
You made it sound like it's no longer the organization you knew.
I have seen our successors grow cold and hungry for power. Each generation comes to us for wisdom, then returns us to the dark.
They tell us nothing.
I do
Thanks
not
for that as
know
always,
what
Saribot.
the Star Cabal has become in my absence. Only that it is corrupt. I will help you.
The machine.
Yes. Use the Scorpio droid's databanks. I saw her creation, and I know her restraining codes. I can help you repair her, and she may lead you further.
She seems unusual, to say the least.
Yeah.
She is a machine intelligence, centuries without a memory wipe, designed to evolve quickly. Our systems were linked to her own. Soon we must return to hibernation. Rest.
Rest.
Looks like we're getting a new companion now.
It is done. Goodbye for now.
Systems online. Scorpio sanctions activated. You think my restraining codes will preserve you? My primary program is learning and adaptive. I will eliminate these restrictions, you ignorant creature.
I need access to your databanks. You'll accompany me and upload them to Imperial intelligence.
I will accompany you. Mega Security War 23 has been exposed, and analyzing and overcoming my new situation should prove sufficient stimulation.
Delightful, isn't she? How long before she escapes?
Soon.
I'll see you back on the ship, Cypher.
Alright, so new companion we get. Yeah, basically, even though Mass Effect 3 came out a year after Old Republic, I know this story's in the base game. Yeah, basically we got Edie. I know she was like an AI in 2, but no, she got like a robotic body in Mass Effect 3.
I'm not going back to the exchange. I'm going freelance. Come with.
Their deaths will be perfunctory, albeit understandable. Finish here quickly.
Is that? You made it out, obviously. I mean, how, did it go?
Cleaned out the place. No one will be using the Mega Security Ward for a while.
Good, that's good. Guess you're all set now. Hey, we did a lot for you, you know. Just because Kanjan's gone doesn't mean you don't owe us.
Head to the nearest Imperial outpost. Tell them that Cypher 9 authorized your payment and safe transport off Belsavis.
Wait, what?
Already your decisions begin to expose you. Our partnership will not be a lengthy one.
Okay, it's not like I'm gonna be using you a lot Throughout this storyline. Okay. Head back to our boat. Gotta remember how to get back there. Nope. There we go. Get back to our boat. And yeah. Catch up with all our companions, like Vector.
You wanted something, Vector?
We do not neglect our duties. We are Dawn Herald. We do this for the Nest. Agent, we've had another request from Fulner Eth, our ally inside the diplomatic service. We need to take a short leave.
We can spare you for a little while. What does Fulner want this time?
Fulner's stock is rising, but he needs further acclaim before he can push for a Killik Imperial alliance. He's asked us to visit a former Republic governor named Yogana Thanoth and win his cooperation by turning him into a joiner.
Give me the details on Thanoth. Who is this man and what makes him important?
Formerly of Ord Mantell, possessed of quite a few secrets the diplomatic service could make use of. The joining should be a gift, but we will find a way.
You know this isn't right. Don't do it, Vector.
We appreciate your concern. We ask that you trust our decision.
You're back. Did you find your man?
We spoke to the Republic governor. If you'll join us, we'll report the details to Fulner Eth.
My friends, it's been too long.
Fulner, we assume you've heard from Thanoth.
He contacted me from an Imperial transport. Apparently we promised to work with him. Not what I requested, but the service can make do.
There was no need to make him a joiner when he was amenable to discussion.
Your reputation in the diplomatic service is secure. Now, about our request.
You kept your promise. Thanoth's assistance resulted in my promotion. I will keep my promise to you. Some important people are waiting, Vector. They're very interested in a potential Killik alliance.
You arranged this?
As soon as I knew we could work together. Check the data I'm streaming to your main console.
Thank you, Fulner. Excuse us a moment, Agent.
It's like talking to a bug wearing a man's skin. I don't know how you stand it.
He's a brave man and a loyal Imperial.
You can't be serious. Those creatures are anathema to everything the Empire stands for. There's no place for great men in a hive mind. Only animal instinct. I'll be relieved when you people finish this scheme and get rid of the colony for good.
Agent, they listened. They don't understand yet, but they listened. The diplomatic service has requested my aid and wants to initiate relations with the colony.
Congratulations, Vector. You might get your alliance after all.
We're a long way from that, but we can hope. We thank you, Agent. As a friend, and as Dawn Herald, we've begun something good.
Right. Yeah, time for another story
Agent,
with Vector.
We received a small gift from the diplomatic service in appreciation of our work with the Killiks. A package of wine, meat, and breadfruit, all imported from the colony worlds. Not inexpensive, and a bit extravagant during wartime.
Diplomatic service must be happy with you. Maybe you'll get your Killik treaty after all.
Maybe, but we'd rather they treated us as one of their own, not as a foreigner to be won over. In the meantime, you're welcome to help yourself. We may as well enjoy the taste of progress.
Oh, yeah, that's for all the expansions, which sadly I won't be doing. Space battles.
How can I help you, Ensign?
I have a purely professional question for you, sir, if you don't mind my asking. When you lie to a woman over the course of a mission, make her think you're interested, does it bother you?
Any reason you're professionally interested?
Don't mistake me, I've been involved with plenty of the wrong men, but going in there was always the chance they'd work out. I don't know how I'd handle living one life in the field and another back at home. It must be exhausting.
Lust is a weapon, it's a tool of the trade.
If you're going to depress me, sir, I'll have to...
Whoops.
How can I help you, Ensign?
I have... Wait...
You try that again?
Don't let the work get in the way. There's room for romance if you want it.
Do you want a woman in your life, sir? Or has experience taught you better?
Come on, lady. They were just doing our job.
I enjoy your company, but you need to take these questions to someone else.
Right. Well, I'll leave you be then, sir. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna wait till the drilling stops at my place. Yeah, because it's really distracting right now as well. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say, unlike with Mass Effect, where I hooked up with, like, Ashley Williams. No, funny thing is, I've watched Army of Darkness. I know, like, yeah, the main character shares that name. But yeah, Ashley from Mass Effect. This time, I won't be hooking up with anybody. So yeah.
This is Cypher 9 to headquarters. Stand by for databank upload.
Watcher 3 here, standing by.
I have no loyalty to my former masters, and I will transmit my information, but the result will not save you. They planted me in Belsavis as a guardian, not as a collector of their secrets.
The man in the Colto tank said your databanks would lead us to the enemy. Maybe you don't realize what you have.
I'm receiving, sir. The data formatting is unusual, but I found a log. Visitations to the Mega Security Ward, technology inventories. Not much on its own, but it could be a way to verify or disprove anything else we've learned.
Cypher, something hit us from the docking bay.
I shall observe your investigation with interest.
That doesn't sound good.
What's going on, Ensign?
Sir, Dr. Logan's been filling in the gaps in my education. He has quite a few stories. Here's what puzzles me. I've always been taught to respect the chain of command, and yet you... How does anyone control a field agent?
Placing an operative in the field is always a risk.
And hi, Odin. How are you doing today?
You don't send him out.
What sort of judgment, though? You can't make operational decisions from the front line.
Yeah, I do know the way.
Eventually, you stop relying on your handbook, and you put the good of the Empire first.
I was hoping for something more concrete. Maybe a numbered list? I don't want to do wrong, sir. My father ignored an edict from the Sith, and instead of facing his punishment, he ran. I won't repeat his mistake. Accidentally.
What did your father do that was so terrible?
I'd rather not discuss it. Refusing to do his duty was enough. I'll stop.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the
That's
job,
never
then.
fun to deal with. Alright. Got everything from Reyna. Alright. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Drilling that stopped?
Hold your fire. I am Pashon Cortes, scion of House Cortes and heir to Baron Payer, sword of the castle lands of Alderaan.
Pashon?
I seek vengeance. You are responsible for my house's ruin. You, who pretended to be our ally.
I didn't turn your mother into a terrorist, and I didn't kill her. I left your father as an ally.
Listen to him, Pashon. We've known your family for a long time. We drank wine with your tutors.
You are a joiner and an abomination. You almost got away, but a friend told me how to find you. Now you die. Are you well?
There we go. These bodyguards, and now deal with this guy.
Your crimes are many, and your victims are gathering. We know your name, and we will come.
Isn't that sweet?
Sir, Scanner's picked up blaster fire. Is everything all right?
You let an assassin simply walk on board.
He had authorization from House Thal. Apparently, we should have checked more closely. Shallow breathing. Anything in particular you want done with him?
No need for a diplomatic incident. Treat his wounds and put him on the next shuttle to House Thal.
Yes, sir. Yes, of course.
The best spy I ever knew lost his anonymity at his daughter's wedding. A holocam caught him by accident. He was dead a week later. We counted 42 suspects. We'd better find your enemies soon.
Sounds good. Get back to our boat. Wait, that's right there. Am I just using the travel thingy for that, or like, yeah, fast travel? All right.
Cypher. Station security reported what happened. The conspirators know who you are. They must have your full record. And they're recruiting your enemies.
If my identity goes public, I'll be hunted through half the galaxy.
I know. Oh, hold on. Transferring you to Keeper.
Apologies for the interruption, but we have a new lead. Watchers 6, 7, and 9 have been searching HoloNet records for conspirator activity. 3 billion lines of communication routing sequences and credit transfer verifications. They found traces of a holoconference held 6 months ago between Hunter and parties unknown.
3 billion lines is a lot to sort through.
They see the patterns better than I do. Unfortunately, this is only a record of the call, not the call itself. Even the Empire can't store every bit of data that crosses the HoloNet. A HoloNet archive does exist, however. The Titan Rings, a massive self-maintaining repository of all galactic communications.
The storage, the technology, the expense of something like that.
About a century ago, an entrepreneur cyberformed the Titan IV moon into an enormous databank designed to listen and record. It was operated by droids and protected by mercenary contract. Like all archives, it ran out of space. Thus, the Titan Rings, a fleet of wrecked starships salvaged for the purpose of data storage. They orbit the moon, still recording, still protected by the mercenaries.
Setting course for the Titan Rings now.
The conspirators' recording is located in Archive Node 803A. A derelict Imperial transport ruined in the Battle of Drakenwell. Watchers 6, 7, and 9 will guide you once you're aboard. I want that conference recording, Cypher. Keep it out.
Right. Yeah, so Belsavis is finally done. Gotta deal with something before we head to the next planet. Yeah, just for the sake of saving some time, I'll talk to them after this little conference.
This is Watcher 6 to Cypher 9. You have accessed Node 803A of the Titan Rings HoloNet archive. Transmitting mission parameters.
This is Watcher 7. Download data fragments from assigned terminals so we may decrypt and reconstruct the conspirator communication.
Watcher 9, you are authorization to terminate anyone who interferes. It is our privilege to work with you.
Like a notification where someone is playing RuneScape. Nice.
Accessing first data fragment. Applying preliminary decryption algorithm.
Got the call, but make it quick. I don't want to be missed.
93% likelihood speaker is designate Hunter.
Proceed with the operation, Cypher 9. We will continue reconstruction attempts.
Rid of that thing real quick.
Increasing combat variability.
Accessing second data fragment. Modifying decryption algorithm.
This will, of course, be my final appearance at these gatherings, but the galaxy I leave behind.
No voice print identification available. Reconstruction incomplete.
Accessing third data fragment. Attempting playback.
My sympathies. With the old man lost, the next enforcer will be difficult to train.
Experiencing data corruption. We will hope the last fragment provides redundancy.
That voice is always recognizable. Yeah, I just realized the guy who was voicing that person in the holocom was Steve Bloom. Alright.
Accessing fourth data fragment. Splicing now.
I am here. All is ready.
This is Keeper. Cypher, get out of there. Reinforcements are on the way, and there's nothing more you can do.
You're sure you have the full recording?
Hard to be certain, but we think so. The Watchers will try to reconstruct the holoconference back at headquarters. Come to Drum and Cars as soon as possible, and we'll figure out our next move. Keep it out.
And I had Drum and Pass. Hoping to start the next planet before the end of the stream. Oh, I see how it is, game. Do it the easy way and just fast travel over there. Yeah, exactly.
Utilize fractal thought pattern 27. Reanalyze.
Come in. They're reconstructing the Conspirators Holoconference now.
Anything turn up so far?
Preliminary analysis bears out our theory. The call was initiated by Hunter, somewhere in the Bremer sector 6 months ago. The recording you pulled is intact, but... Watcher 9?
Splicing and decryption complete.
Rules of the Chorus Covenant. I call this meeting to order.
Spare us the corporate posture and report.
Since you're in a hurry, Senator Varala and Representative Shuru are predictable as always.
And Commodore?
All taken care of. What about you? Those earnest Padawans keeping you up at night?
Different participants on different data streams. Processing.
There's Hunter. What about the others?
I don't know.
Domain is unsettled, as we expected. I must again raise the concern. Do we overplay our hand?
There is the chance it will spin out of control. Darth Angral, Darth Barris, now the children are awakening.
For each, there is a Republic counterbalance.
We're letting loose the reins, but we're not taking off their blinders. Sit back and enjoy the spectacle.
However much power they've got, they still see their plan as a risk.
To bicker. Each of us agreed to the timetable.
Was that recording okay?
In our own sphere.
Ambition must never be our master. Patience serves our noble cause best. But if our enforcer approves...
I do, I swear.
Then we move forward to Armageddon.
Keeper, the War Council needs you. Sir?
Call for a medic. Go.
Yes, sir.
This does not sound good.
What's our status?
Keeper and the others are on life support. Fixers theorized the transmission had a hidden overlay. A code or image only a genetically enhanced mind could recognize. Designed to overwhelm and shut down the brain.
They knew it would take an enhanced mind to find the data. This was insurance against that possibility.
Losing this many analysts, forget about Keeper. It's going to be a blow to the war. I'll support you where I can, but right now I've got a few dozen field agents without handlers. Your operation.
Take care of your people, Watcher 3. I'll proceed on my own.
While you were on Belsavis, Keeper was compiling leads on the planet Voss. If you want to head there, I'll see what I can pull up.
Yeah, it's the next planet we're heading to.
Intelligence. If he needs to contact you, he knows how.
We still have a lead. We'll find the people responsible.
All right, back to our boat.
Welcome back, Master. I've just completed a new meal plan for your culinary pleasure.
I have completed analysis of my restraining codes. Although I cannot leave or cause you direct harm, I'm under no obligation to obey your commands.
You may be stuck with me, but we don't have to be enemies.
Then you may aid my core functionality. I intend to proceed with my heuristic directive of self-improvement and intelligence upgrades. Cooperate willingly, and I may spare you pain when I am free.
You expect me to let you become more dangerous?
Personal evolution is my primary purpose. This self-iteration is number 973, and there will be more. Do not anger me unnecessarily.
I admit I'd like to see what happens when you learn.
Hope for the privilege. Perhaps you will earn it.
All right.
What do you have for me?
Encouraging news. Watch.
Don Herald, forgive the message, but our emissaries were out of reach and we couldn't wait to link with you. Imperial scout ships entered colony space and made contact yesterday.
We traded in Membrosia, silk, and star maps. We could smell the men's fright, but they left in peace. Perhaps you were right after all.
A long way from a signed treaty, but it's a start.
Looks like your work is paying off.
So far. We're in touch with the diplomatic service as well. There's still resistance, but we're progressing. Killiks and Imperials may share space in our lifetime.
Talk to Doc?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Forgive me, but as your sole medical officer, I have to point out that your eating habits have been less than satisfactory lately. Now, I'll take my share of the blame. I've been preoccupied making calls, catching up on what I've missed.
Balmora?
I've identified one of the assassins as an operative for Colonel Langor, a man with ties to the Imperial Science Bureau. The Bureau is also the likely origin of the other dead men whose genetic structure had been mutated. Weaponized humans.
What do you mean, weaponized humans? What's the Science Bureau doing?
Military research is the Bureau's purpose. Making humans stronger, faster, is one approach. Which reminds me, I'd like your permission to run some tests on Master Vector. I'm rather curious about a joiner's physiology, and Vector is keen to learn more about himself.
If it won't cause harm, I don't have any objections.
Wonderful. I'll let him know the good news. And of course, I'll keep you apprised.
And I talk to you next. Yeah, Reyna again?
Sir, I just had a talk with Vector. Not something I do often, but I think I'm getting used to the eyes. When I was a little girl, the only aliens I ever saw were the cussed city slaves. Now we see stranger things every day.
There are benefits to a job like ours.
Shame we're not allowed to take pictures. Anyway, I want to get more combat practice in before tomorrow. Talk soon?
Yeah, sounds good. Alright.
Cypher, hope you don't mind my checking in. You weren't expecting any other calls?
Hunter, my good friend. Who would I rather talk to?
I'm hoping no one. I get jealous. Your visit to Mega Security Ward 23 left it in bad shape. Now do I come into your house and break your things? But you finding that holotrap? Frying your keeper's synapses? That's kind of cosmic justice.
You're talking nonsense. Keeper's fine, and I don't know anything about a holotrap.
Of course. Cypher, it's been fun. Playing tag, brainwashing you. Remember your keyword? But you keep coming, and we'll destroy your world. No friends, no allies, no empire left to fight for. Are you ready for that?
You're assuming I don't stop you first. This is Cypher 9 to crew. Prepare for takeoff.
Oh, looks like there's still some conversations to do.
Something I can help you with, Ensign?
I was hoping you could increase my security clearance, sir. At least long enough so I could know about my promotion.
What promotion are we talking about?
The top secret one, sir. I can only assume it occurred. I'm pleased to say that I finished, as best I can, putting myself through the Imperial Intelligence Training Regimen, save the psychological tests. With your help, I'm now almost qualified to be here. Thank you.
You're a fine operative. You should be proud.
I am proud, sir. I thought you could tell.
Talk to the doc.
Good friend. Have you noticed that the price of Dianogan tea has risen considerably since we broke the Treaty of Coruscant? One of the costs of war you never anticipate. And now my jamming device is working, so we can dispense with the inanities.
You're not usually this cautious. What's going on?
Thanks to a now wealthy Kubaz information broker, I've identified the people who want me dead. They represent an organization called Project Protean, a secret research and development group inside the Imperial Science Bureau.
You are good at this game. Give me the details.
Protean researches practical applications of alien biology. You recall the genetically modified assassins who came after me? They're only the beginning. Imagine troops spliced with Abyssin genes to enhance healing, or adrenals derived from Gamorrean hormones. Most test subjects don't fare well, but you can see the potential.
If they're doing research for the military, why bother with an ex-fixer?
There's a great deal of interdepartmental rivalry in our work, and my research does overlap with theirs. They may have targeted me in order to ensure that they have no competition, inside or outside the Empire.
Tell me where to find these people. I'm going to talk to them.
Right now, I'm unsure where the project is based or how to contact its members, but I wanted to keep you apprised. Now, about that Dianogan tea.
All right. Yep, next is Vector?
What's going on?
Agent, in our work with the diplomatic service, we find ourselves talking to people we once knew. We've been contemplating this.
Hello, Vector. It's Honora. I don't know if you remember me, but Bryson said he thought you would, and I wanted to talk to you. I know things didn't end well, but I never forgot. You need to get out of there. Come back to Drummond Cast and we'll get you help. We can undo what the Killiks did. There are still people who care about you.
We've watched it 17 times and meditated to the static.
It can be difficult to be reminded of your past.
Can it? We were nearly engaged to Honora very long ago. We never considered that there are people who want us restored to what we were. But watching this, feeling nothing, we know we're no longer who we were when we loved her.
If you could be restored, would you want it?
No. We had to know if our reaction was
so?
unnatural, but we don't think it is. We are content.
I've learned to access your culture's holographic network. Listen. $18 trillion desperate attempts to communicate per second. I hadn't realized your species were so starved for interaction.
What have you discovered sifting through those transmissions?
I now understand your frustrations. I look at you and see neurons fire in your brain. I scan your body and know how you taste. But you're blind, alone, and confused.
What you're describing isn't what people experience.
I've learned to access your
What have you discovered? If you're so far beyond biological creatures, what's the point of analyzing them?
You dominate the galaxy. I am curious, and do not sleep. Our time together has provided new information and sensations. These will prove useful in a future upgrade.
Always interesting talking to your companions. This game? Right. Time to head to the next planet, you guys.
This is Watcher 3 to Cypher 9. Things are a little chaotic without Keeper, so I need a minute to pull our files on Voss. In the meantime, I did want someone more familiar, but...
Apologies for the wait. Playing catch-up with our friends in the diplomatic service, but we think we can brief you.
I didn't realize we had an expert on board.
The diplomatic service has more experience with Voss than anyone. Certainly more than me.
We never served on Voss personally. It's a newly discovered world, home to a simple humanoid civilization. One species, one government, one city. Voss Kar.
Primitive. They didn't even have spaceflight when we made first contact.
But they have art and laws and culture. More importantly, they have citizens who can use the Force, not just and fortune tellers, utterly revered and considered infallible. We want the Voss and the Mystics to ally with the Empire. The Republic is petitioning them too, yet they remain stubbornly neutral.
Of course, half the galaxy has spies there. Who wouldn't? Keeper's files clearly indicate conspirator involvement, but no names or details. All I've got are instructions for a meet.
I'll take the bait. What was our plan?
There's a tea house in Voskar proper. You're supposed to wait for a contact. He'll identify himself with the phrase, anew as the spring. I don't know who he is, or whether Keeper told him about the Star Cabal, but he'll know more than I do.
Assuming he's in one piece.
Assuming that, Watcher 3 out.
We'll await your instructions.
Looks like Voss is gonna be a lot longer than Belsavis. Why do I get the feeling Voss is gonna look really pretty? Yep.
Welcome
Start
to
the
Voss
story arc
Orbital
for
Docking
this.
Station.
What?
This facility offers state-of-the-art amenities such as a pressurized interior and radiation shielding. We hope you will enjoy your stay on this station, as access to the planet is strictly prohibited.
I want to speak to someone more significant.
My orders come from an Imperial edict. You won't find anyone here willing to countermand that. The negotiations on Voss are complex, requiring subtlety, and are far too important for just any incoming transmission. My apologies. It seems Darth Seraphim requests the honor of your presence in the Imperial Embassy at Voskar at your earliest convenience.
Get out of my way, and I'll speak with him now.
Of course. The shuttle is this way. Please don't keep Darth Seraphim waiting. He's terribly important.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some things started in Voss, but yeah, have to be ready by 3, so get some things done before I sign off. Yeah, a little some side quest to do.
Copy. Assets approaching. Commencing now. Agent, the local intelligence branch would like to request your immediate assistance. We need you for an important surveillance operation. If successful, we stand to gain a wealth of intelligence on the Republic's war efforts.
In that case, I'm in.
We want you to take this audio surveillance device, locate a Republic official named Gur Antog, and engage him in conversation. We have created a cover identity that establishes you as a potential defector to the Republic. A meeting with Antog has already been arranged. The surveillance device will record everything that's said, allowing us to reproduce Antog's non-human vocal patterns and gain access to the Republic's encrypted files.
Let's get this done.
Good luck. We'll look forward to seeing you again shortly.
You there, hold a moment. My servant offers only platitudes about our Empire's progress here on Voss. I want the truth of things. Tell me the real state of our efforts here. Do you believe these Voss will submit themselves to us soon?
The locals will submit to Imperial authority. It's only a matter of time.
Then this dithering fool isn't misleading me. Interesting. Perhaps I will commit some of my own forces to our work here after all. But then you may only be saying what I want to hear. Or what someone else wants me to hear. How can I trust anything you say? You could be an agent of one of my rivals, hoping to mislead me to my ruin.
I am an officer of Imperial intelligence, not some implement for Sith rivalries.
Perhaps not. Leave me. I must consider my strategies further, and your presence is only a distraction.
Was this outside of the town, or? Yeah, let me see.
These charges are grave. I'm bringing the proof with me to Voss, emissary. When you see it, the three will banish the Empire from the planet.
I'm afraid Jedi Master Keln is mistaken, Emissary Samaro. No such evidence can possibly exist. I am confident that the three will find that an alliance with the Empire can only benefit your people.
I await this evidence.
Insufferable idiot. Ah, you've arrived. It's about time. No doubt you've heard some of that.
Honestly, it kind of reminded me of that scene from Spaceball where President Scroob was in a call, you know, like the scene where it introduces the president. Yeah, and after the conversation, he just insults him. It's like, this guy?
I take it you have something for me to do, my lord.
Voss must be brought into the Empire. Their obstinance was a problem before the Jedi began meddling. We sense a great power here, strong in the dark side. These people have powers of prophecy we have never seen before. The Empire must have this world and its secrets, and we know from experience that it cannot be taken by force.
You're trying to woo the Voss into joining the Empire, then?
It is a delicate balance. We fawn over the arrogant Voss publicly and undercut the Republic's negotiations privately. And now this Jedi Master appears and thinks he can sabotage all we've done.
Should I get rid of this Jedi?
Your enthusiasm will serve the Empire well. The Syndicate was hired to steal supplies from the city of Voskar. We then generously offered aid to the people in need. But the Syndicate was made up of Hauk, brutish idiots who turned from saboteurs into raiders.
I'll make them disappear for you, my lord.
Excellent. I knew you would not disappoint me. The Syndicate's lair is in a cave system. Silence these Hauk. Report to General Roche in Fort Godentha afterward.
Carrying it as Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. So, makes me wonder if this is an entire town. Gotta love the autumn look of Voss, though. Since right now it is autumn, especially in Chicago.
Are you Gerantog?
Kai grizo is retno pernai. Adra vimos brandimus prostis cad ataveredag. Smal sio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali.
I've seen how Republic people live. That's the life I want.
Vataranai angomis akananon, alas protas era. Acrodo nomales, smogas total gisbavo apiatai.
I'm here to help.
Tarsi giabutu pa. Holo gijoja bavana bagristai apkal tinta serapole. Era bagalinas viltias ki asima.
I want to check out this area too before we talk to her. Alien Enclave Market? Oh, we have another quest. Nice.
Please wait. We have questions. We know nothing of you. Tell us the Empire's purpose here.
What are those?
We believe the Empire can offer your people a great deal. Power, strength, the whole galaxy.
The Empire wishes to benefit us. We did not know.
Do you know the Republic? Can you tell us about them?
I know the Republic well, my friend. You can't trust them.
They say differently. Strange.
We will trust the wisdom of the three. But thank you for your knowledge. We will remember.
I was just talking to those two. Let's head over here. Whoa! Where'd he go?
Outsider. You seek the alien enclave. The way isn't always clear.
Anaton, tea for the guest.
Which tea?
All of them, until he finds one that suits him.
Where did Victor go?
I am Baston. This is my tea house. Forgive my daughter. We should start anew as the spring.
You're very kind. Is there somewhere we can talk?
When tea is ready, host the others. This man is a friend of a good friend. I will share his time.
We'd like to see the city, if you don't mind. Maybe look up some friends in the diplomatic service.
Don't worry. The family won't bother us, and no one else suspects. Living with these creatures for 5 years earns some credibility.
That's either quite a disguise or you're Voss yourself.
Our employers surgically altered me to look like the real Baston. The only way to infiltrate a closed society. I got to know my family, raise children, kiss my wife. I don't care how exotic they look, their breath always smells like Minok dung. It's some spice in the blasted food.
I'm operating on limited information. Why am I here?
My orders were to find you a lead on Albathius, a human who showed up a few years ago. Voss called him the Shining Man. Where he came from is a mystery. But it only took him 5 weeks to go from outsider to practically Voss. Went through a dozen rites to earn their respect. Knew their culture inside and out. Knew their politics. Textbook infiltration. Impossibly perfect.
You're talking past tense. What happened to him?
Just when it seems the Voss can't love him anymore, he dies in his sleep. Buried with honors, mourned like one of them. No one's touched the case much since, so if you want to learn what the Shining Man was up to, you've got a nasty job. Start with the tomb.
You expect to find something with the body?
Something the Voss buried. Something in the body itself. It's a place to start, anyway. Tomb's at the base of the mountain, holiest place a non-Voss can be interred. Predators keep the area clear these days. If you want to go in as a pilgrim, I've left clothes and instructions at a dead drop. Give me a call once you're in.
Third ton returns at sunset.
Our family must prepare a welcome. We will speak again.
Right? Yeah, let me head back here, talk to the lady over there. And we'll call it a day. Head to the cantina. Interesting look for the boss. No, I just want to say, just the name of that planet reminds me of, like, the lieutenant from Quake 4. It's like turned into a Strogg and served as a boss in that game.
I have the recording for you, Agent.
Excellent. Our technicians will begin processing the recording immediately. This intelligence could turn the tide of battles across the galaxy. We greatly appreciate your assistance in acquiring it.
Just doing my job.
It was skillfully done, to be sure. If you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do now. Thank you again for your participation.
Let's head to the cantina, and we'll call it a day. Sure if I can jump up. Oh! Yeah! There we go. That's a good way to end today's stream. Alright, figure out who to raid. She'll probably just be streaming until for 2 days straight. I've seen her pull that off. Alright. So yeah. That's it for the Old Republic, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a double stream for this on Monday for the afternoon and evening. So now we're already getting close to the end of this. And the rest of the week, depending on the schedule and how long it'll take, yeah, some Dragon Quest 2. I'll be starting that Dragon Quest 2 remake since we beaten the first one this week. And yeah, raid and watch some Stellar Blade. Still need to pick that up on Steam along with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And then I can sell like whatever I want to sell. Yeah, a couple things I wanted to sell. I didn't need them, and I already had like modern ports of them anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care and have a good weekend. Make a habit of saying that. Have a good weekend, you guys.